Is MLOps is just CI/CD for machine learning? Not exactly, and this confusion trips up a lot of people. Let's fix it. Hey everyone, in this video we will quickly understand what is CI/CD, what is MLOps, and the real difference between them. So first thing first, what is CI/CD? Well, CI/CD stands for continuous integration and continuous deployment. Yeah, duh. And in simple terms, when it comes to CI, you have to think of test data and code, train model and validate its performance, and when it comes to CD, you package and deploy the same code and trained model that you received from CI. Now I want you to think of a question: how to build a ML model? Well, to build a ML model, you will require two things: code and data. So what this code will include? Well, in the code you will have scripts of data pre-processing, feature engineering, model definition, training logic, evaluation logic, etc. And when it comes to data, you will have input training data set, which is in the form of labels and features. So once you have these two artifacts, you can simply create ML models. Now I want you to visualize simple CI/CD pipeline, how it looks like. We start with data and the code, then we push it to the GitHub, and by the help of GitHub actions we perform different operations like train, where we produce the model in the form of pickle file, validate and check the model performance on different matrices, and once it surpasses the threshold, we then decide to package the model and the API endpoint. And this is where CI ends and CD comes into the picture. So in CD, we take the app API endpoint and the train model and its dependency, get it packaged in a Docker container, and this Docker container image is what gets built, tested and deployed by using Kubernetes. Now we have completed CI/CD, and now we will go to MLOps. What is MLOps? MLOps extends CI/CD to handle machine learning systems. The MLOps pipeline now becomes: you will take the code and data, train it, validate it and deploy it. Two additional steps: monitor and retrain. So we will go to the CI part of the MLOps, where we validate code and data, train model, check its performance. And small note, even if your code works perfectly, it's not guaranteed that your model will work very well. The reason being is that model not only depends on your data, it also depends on the code. So that is why testing in CI is really important, so that we deploy only those model who performs really well. Now we go back to the CD.